Alright, so Tail the Dragon prep. Car's finally back from getting some body work done. Both doors cracked at the hinges. I had a friend of mine fix them. Took a little longer than he told me, but it is what it is. Can't be mad about it. Got the fishbowl deleted, 5% tint on the side windows. That should make the 10.5-hour drive a lot more pleasant as far as the sun goes. I am a ginger after all. Having some issues. The car will not reliably go into reverse. I bled the clutch, I adjusted the shifter, I did all kinds of shit. I'm assuming the slave is messed up, maybe the master cylinder is bad, or the pressure plate is damaged because of the adjustable master cylinder being incorrectly adjusted. I don't really know. But the car will go in reverse if I start it up. It drives perfectly fine in all other circumstances. It's a little hard getting into gear at first, even if I go into a forward gear, but I can live with it. It's just fine once you're rolling. If I roll the car down a hill, it goes right into reverse. It's really strange. Could be a transmission problem. This transmission has made some awful noises for a long time. I don't really know, but we're gonna send it. There's no indication the clutch is sticking. You know, if I put it in 6th gear and dump the clutch, it does stall. You know, and if I do anything like that, it'll stall. If I hold it in 1st and hold it to red line with the clutch in, it doesn't slip, it doesn't do anything. So to me, it should be safe to make the drive. We have a support vehicle coming anyway, but since the shifter's out, I'm gonna clean up that center console area and we're gonna put down some Dynamat. If you've owned one of these front mid-engine Corvettes, you know, with the torque tube and the really high center piece in the chassis, they get stupid hot, and I'm sure you've all felt it. Long trips, especially with headers, it heats up this whole area down here, all through the carpet and everything, and you basically are in a convection oven. You're getting cooked by the sun from above and getting cooked by the floor from below. So we're gonna put a little Dynamat on just where it's exposed. I got the cheap Amazon stuff. We're gonna see if that works or how well it works, and we're just gonna put it on that section. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So this is some really cheap shit, but we got some in. I managed to get some on the side of the tunnel. It's not the best job. It's quick and dirty. I'm gonna throw the stuff back on and be on our way, hopefully. So one other thing I decided was probably a good idea to take care of before I left was my AC has always worked. I never had control of what vent it came out of, so it just came out of all 6 vents at once. So it never really got that cold. So under the dash, I'll give you guys a little lesson, I guess. There is obviously a bunch of wiring and ducting and stuff, but there is a vacuum module somewhere. It's hard to see with the camera. Oh, man. Right there, this thing here. That module controls basically the mode doors and all the other climate control functions, and it's vacuum actuated. So there is a vacuum line that runs from the intake manifold to a vacuum canister in the fender, and then there's a T, and that T runs into this module here where it ties into this purple vacuum line. So mine had no suck. If I disconnected the vacuum line, there was nothing there, there was nothing here. I had suck at the canister, so I ran a new one through the grommet and the firewall, and now I have working controllable air conditioning again. So that's cool. Didn't take long to figure out. I did a little Googling looking for just kind of information on where the lines went, and it sounds like this is a very extremely common issue because the batteries apparently leaked onto the vacuum lines and melted them. That was pretty common. Mice chew them, stuff like that. So yeah, maybe that'll help somebody else. I don't know, but at least I'll be nice and cold on my ride down. Been thinking about doing this for a while. I'm gonna take this out. They not put my screws back in? Oh, what fucking assholes. The screws are down there. We're gonna cut out behind the bumper. I'd say that looks pretty good. Very race car like. Cut just enough that you can't really see it. I might shave that back with some sandpaper, but I think we're good. Should help to keep this a little colder. So mysteriously, car goes into reverse now. Recharge the AC. We're ready to go. I'm gonna hose it off just to get rained on, then we're gonna leave tomorrow morning. Even out in daylight. Can't even tell I cut that out, so pretty cool. Should help keep it cold, but tomorrow we start the trip. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. So as a side note, I drove the car 20 miles home or whatever, AC on full blast, recirc. It's ice cold inside because I just charged it, but it ran 10 degrees colder than it did on my drive to work this morning. So it's about the same distance to work to my house as it is from the shop to my house, but it could be because the sun's down, could be because that hole in the bumper is that effective, but yeah.